Video number 169, vertical distance between two cities. Now, if we were to take the longitudinal distance of Tucson, Arizona at 40 degrees and 45 minutes north of the equator, and then of course the longitudinal distance of Tucson, Arizona, which is 32 degrees 12 minutes north of the equator, each of the two cities have a very close latitudinal distance. Therefore, if we found this longitudinal distance, we would actually be finding a pretty accurate description between how far away these two cities are. The Earth's radius is about 6,400 kilometers. Let's go ahead, or at least if we use that, let's go ahead and find the north-south distance between Salt Lake and Tucson. Now, you're going to need to know the concepts from video 168 in order to do this. So please make sure you know that. And of course, let's just kind of talk a little bit about, let's just say we were to use the globe and we put the two cities over here. Alright, let's say you put Tucson here. Actually Tucson would be south. Let's put Tucson here, let's put Salt Lake here. Okay, we would actually have a central angle here, okay, that we could figure out. Now, we're actually going to be able to figure out that central angle because apparently, if we call, let's just say we call this the equator. Of course, if you really wanted to, you can call this the equator here and kind of make things equal, but we can put the equator over here. It doesn't really matter how we look at a circle. This would be 40 degrees 12 minutes, 32 degrees 12 minutes, excuse me, 40 degrees 45 minutes. There you go. Okay, now if we were to subtract these two degrees amounts, that would give us this central angle. Okay, and that's exactly what we're going to need to do in order to find the arc length. Alright, so we would then subtract I converted this to degrees. 45 degrees is obviously 45 minutes is obviously 75% of another degree, and then of course 12 minutes in the 32, that would be 12 out of 60, which is 20% of another degree. So then you can subtract those, and we have 8.55 degrees. But remember, we need to do this in radians. So we would then convert 8.55 degrees to radians. We would multiply that out, and we would get 955.04 kilometers. So this is a pretty cool application. This is exactly what your GPS is. Your apps that on your computers are doing when they're calculating how far away two towns are. Of course, this is only the longitudinal distance, and if we want to do the latitudinal distance, we would then actually have to do the Pythagorean theorem. I chose two cities who were only about 1 degree separate and separation for the latitudinal value, so we could probably say that these two cities are about 1,000 miles apart. So anyway, good times. I'm sorry, 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers apart. Guys, good times. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can be of help to you. Please share the blog with anybody that needs help in trigonometry, pre-calculus, and college algebra. Good times.